Minasan, konnichiwa, Rigan desu. Hey guys, today I want to make a video on phone and internet in Japan. I might split up into a couple of parts because there's a few different options you can take. For a lot of you, you'll be coming over on 3-month tourist visas, and I know a lot of people that usually just stay for 1 year if they just want to do teaching overseas in Japan. And a big problem that you'll probably face, a big problem you might face when you get here is trying to find phone or internet plans that aren't on a 2-year contract. I was definitely surprised when I first came over last year on a tourist visa. I was only here for 3 months. I was in Saitama, and I needed internet for uni because I was studying over the internet, and also I wanted to use my phone as well once I got here. I was surprised because we went to the major telco providers. I was with my host family, so when they were helping me set up, when we went to the major telcos, they were all on 2-year contracts. The data for the mobile phones, I think, maxed out at about 7 gigabytes per month usage before it slowed down or something like that. And they don't let you bring your own phone over. You have to get a Japanese phone, which, once you're finished with it, is locked to their network and can't be unlocked to go use back in your own country, America, Australia, wherever you're from. So what do? You get your host family to spend half a day searching the internet for a better deal. What I ended up going with is called Ika, or the website is Ika, e-ca.jp. I'll put the link in the description below. This is the option that I use, and this is what I've used now that I've come back to Japan as well this year, because I found it was just, it's been the best one I've found. It's unlimited downloads. It costs about $65, $70 American Australian each month, and its cancellation fee is about $50 or something like that. So if you're doing a short-term stay, it can actually work out as one of your cheaper options, or if you're doing the 1 year, it also works out pretty cheap compared to doing a plan and having to cancel a year's worth of cancellation fees. The other thing is, it's portable, so you can take it wherever you want. If I'm studying or going to libraries or things like that, in Japan, there's a lot of Wi-Fi everywhere, but it's all locked, and you can only access a lot of it if you're on the same telco provider. So what I mean by that is there's a lot of Wi-Fi hotspots that are set up by SoftBank, Docomo, or au, but you can only access them if you're a customer of their phone services. So if you've got one of these, it gives you the added advantage of having internet almost wherever you go. So when I came over for the 3 months, I didn't bother getting a phone number or SIM card or anything like that. I just use this. All I do is take both of them in my pocket. It's no extra weight, and I used it as my sort of phone internet as well. I use Skype to call back home, and everyone here in Japan uses the application Line as an instant, like an instant messenger texting and phoning application, like an IP sort of thing. And I didn't need to call anybody, any landlines or anything like that. So it is one option to just use that as your phone internet as well, because it's mobile broadband. You just take that around with your pocket and you've got internet on the go as well. Okay, so one of the drawbacks is you just have to make sure it's charged. So this one, I think this one lasts about 15 hours. My one last year, I think, had about 12 hours. So when we went sightseeing overnight or anything like that, I had to make sure to take a charger, which is pretty easy. It's just a mini USB, and it's just like your phone anyway. When you charge your phone, make sure you charge your internet as well if you're using just that for your phone. And a big thing in Japan is those portable power packs as well, that you charge them up and then have a USB cord, so if your phone dies during the day, you can charge it portably as well. Okay, so I'm sure a few of you are wondering what sort of speeds you get with this as well. At the moment, I live in a concrete fortress of an apartment, so if I'm holding it here, I still get internet speeds, but it's not very fast. So I'm going to go put it next to the window, we'll do some speed tests, and all of my videos so far have been me sitting in an apartment, so we'll go outside and see what we get outside as well. Okay, I've just put on the windowsill, and I've got the app speed test. And so it's just sitting outside, so this is the reception that I get from the window. Let's see how we go. Dun, dun, dun. Testing. Hopefully. There we go. Wow, it's super slow at the moment. Okay, usually I get a bit faster than that. That ping's terrible. Okay, I don't know a lot about internet speeds or anything like that. But Usually I get downloading between 7 and 9. The ping is usually about 70 or 80, so something must be going on today. Okay, but that's the speed I get on the windowsill of my apartment. So compare that to your own country or whatever internet you have at home. It's probably half the max speed of what I get when I'm super outdoors or next to an antenna. Okay, let's go outside. I live next to Tsuromai Park, so we're going to go there and check out what speeds we get outdoors. This is the beautiful Tsuromai Park. So you can see it's pretty, not busy, but there's a lot of people out today. This is peak hanami season. So what are we on? Not even mid-April yet, but this weekend is the peak hanami. So as you can see, there's a lot of the sakura trees. I might, I'll do a separate video on this another time. This is Tsuromai Park. This is about 500 meters from my house. It's a beautiful, beautiful park. Okay, I'll go find somewhere to sit down and we'll do the speed test. Okay, I found a quiet place to sit down. I've just done a speed test and it is, oh, I hope you can see that. The glare, let's do another one. I mean, you can just see the reflection of me in that. If I make it dark, does that help? So it's about 10.2 downloads and super slow uploads, 1.4. The ping's still pretty slow, 119. So it's still a pretty slow ping, but it's quicker than what I was indoors. Okay, so I've just looked up the history as well. I think the fastest I ever got it was about 12 on the downloads. For me, that's definitely enough. I stream videos on YouTube, and that's what I needed the speed for, was my lectures last year, and this year as well. Oh no, not this year. My lectures last year was streamed live, so I needed it to be not just downloading big files, but doing it live as well, and which it was definitely fast enough for. So, that's the outdoor test done. And we're back. Okay, hopefully that was helpful to some of you guys thinking about coming over here and looking at options for mobile broadband or just internet in general. So the speeds for running internet into your house are probably 2 or 3 times that, I'd say. But if you're just looking for something that is fast enough to do Skype calls, YouTube video watching, streaming video, that sort of stuff. If you're just after something fast enough to do that, and you want the perks of it being mobile, being able to be taken around everywhere, and link it up to your phone if you want to, it's definitely an option. And I forgot to mention the website, e-ca.jp. It's a completely Japanese website, so with most of the good things here, you'll need a Japanese person to help you out. So my number one tip for coming to Japan anyway is to have someone that you know, host family, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, to help you out because you're going to need it. And for this year, because I'm doing my working holiday, I also decided to buy a SIM card to put into my mobile. So there is a company which I'll do a future video on, which you can buy a monthly, I think it's $20 a month for 2 gigabytes worth of data, and it's not on contract. This allows me to use my Australian mobile phone. This one's an iPhone 5, but I'll do a video in the future about this. This video has already gone too long. So I hope you found the internet option helpful. If you know of any other options that are even better, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any questions, same thing. Otherwise, I hope this was helpful. Arigato. Ja, mata ne.